So anyways, let's talk about the best team in existence, Team No Name. This was a team that first formed in BFDI, consisting of Rocky, Gelatin, Golf Ball, and a few other characters that you all already know, and throughout the second season, this singular team arguably proves to be one of, if not, the best team within the entirety of BFDI. It's a common opinion that's been established many times within this community, but, in this video, I'd like to talk about what makes this team so great, and why to many, they prove to be the best team within the entirety of the show. And to me, it all comes down to two main factors, the characterization, and their overall team dynamic. Within this essay, we will take a look into both of these points, and observe how Team No Name manages to hold the best balance of both of these categories, and probably proves to be the best team within the entire BFDI universe at managing both of these points. So without any more stalling, let's first talk about the characterization of this team. When it comes to designing any team in Battle for Dream Island, by far the most important aspect to keep track of, are the characters assigned to that team. After all, the main reason people obsess themselves with BFDI in general, is because of the show's characters, and their unique personalities they all contain. If a team lacks any interesting characters, then it's a sign that said team won't usually be favored among fans. Take teams such as the S, who overall drops in popularity when compared to other teams, due to their lack of many interesting characters, or dynamics. However, in the case of Team No Name, it's safe to say that not just for me, but other people as well, that this group is filled with many fun and engaging characters to watch. Take Golf Ball for example. She essentially stood as the leader of the team, with a stubborn personality trait, while still acting as a comedic character, which overall blended herself between a balance of being silly, but also serious, which made her such a popular, and fun character to watch on this team. Fries too also brings a lot onto the table, through his more direct and independent character motives, and having to work himself around a team of people he generally didn't like, which again also proved engaging on the viewers, to see him adjust to such an unstable team. Even characters such as Fiery and Gelatin served as the comic relief of the team, through the antics both characters brought onto the table, while still wanting to do well in challenges in the game. It was because of these characters, and the many others on this team that haven't been discussed, why our team and many others loved this team so much. They all brought their own sense of personality to the table, with each character being so different from the next. It was impossible to get bored watching this group, when every scene we got from these characters was just one interesting ending to the next, whether they be silly, or dramatic. However, while the individual characters on a team are important, the dynamics between those characters are equally crucial in determining how well a team stand. So in this next section of the video, I'd like to explore the team dynamics of Team No Name, and see how well these group of characters act together as a pact. So let's get into it. With such unique and contrasting contestants, it would make sense for anyone to assume that the characters placed here on this team generally wouldn't work together well, but to everyone's surprise, that certainly wasn't the case. In Team No Name, there are many new, and old, well-established dynamics between characters on this team, which make this group of characters all the more lovable. Take Tennis Ball and Golf Ball for example, whose friendship and passion over science bring a new blend over towards the team. Their similar interests mixed with their conflicting personality traits led to many interesting moments, and seeing them working together also made for a fun time for the viewer. Without this duo, this team wouldn't have at all been the same as it once was, and would have lost many of its charm that this pair had established. But that undermines many other amazing duos on this team, such as Fiery and Gelatin, who as I've already said before, provided for a unique comedic flair onto the team. From one scene to the next, the both of them were always up to something, and overall getting to watch them simply act together as friends always stood as a major highlight. Even the conflicts on the between characters proved to be a blast to watch on this team, especially with Fries, and seeing them adjust to essentially everyone on this group, due to his overall disliking towards them, which is a point I have already mentioned early in the video. But even with these individual duos aside, the team overall had many minor and interchangeable relationships between characters, which is something many other teams in the series can't admit to having. Connections such as with Golf Ball and Puffball were always interesting to watch, even if we hadn't seen much of it in the series. And the entire plotline with Tennis Ball and Fiery attempting to receive Ruby's Yoil Light also paired for some unique scenes. And these are just a few of the many new and old team dynamics that were formed on this team. It's honestly just impressive to see how perfect of a chemistry this team ended up having, and it's overall the main reason why this team is so loved among fans. They just generally held some of the most charismatic characters placed all together, and managed to get them all to form a perfect team dynamic, which just highlights how perfect of a group Team No Name was. But anyways, I hope you all can now understand why this team deserves its popularity, and why I, and so many other people love it so much. But anyways, yeah, with all that said, take care, and have a great rest of your day. I don't know how to end this video.